46 past the hour. Florida has gone from a purple state to a pretty solidly red state in the past couple of election cycles. But a new USA Today, Suffolk University WSVN TV poll finds Donald Trump leading Vice President Harris by 5 points in the Sunshine State, within the margin of error. With us now is Florida Democratic Congresswoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz. Congresswoman, always a pleasure to see you. I thank you for your time. What do you think are the key issues that are going to decide the state of Florida on the November 5th elections?
Well, Jose, it's not just that Suffolk poll yesterday. Today, there's an FAU poll out that has the race closing to within 3. So the Suffolk poll is just outside the margin of error. The FAU poll is inside. And so I'm telling you, don't sleep on Florida, because we have been a purple state in every recent presidential election. Obviously, people are looking at the 2022 results, but Floridians are absolutely concerned about MAGA extremism. They want to make sure that the continued focus on improving the economy, on creating jobs, on lowering the cost of prescription drugs, on making sure that the government doesn't interfere with our reproductive health care decisions. We have Amendment 4 on the ballot that I know you know, that would restore reproductive rights to women and get government out of the bedroom and out of that decision making, and that has overwhelming support. So we're gonna surprise some people as we continue to move forward. And Donald Trump focuses on, his mass deportation plan, which he's committed to doing as soon as he takes office, reinstating tax breaks for millionaires and billionaires, and focusing on the most extreme policies, which is not where Florida voters are.
I want to ask you about some of the issues that are facing our world today. I mean, as we speak, Israel is bracing for a retaliatory strike from Iran. What do you, Congresswoman, say to the Israelis and to the Iranian regime?
We need to make sure that we have peace in this region. And that is all that Israel and the United States, for that matter, has ever wanted. There would be no war, there would be no conflict if Israel's enemies, sworn enemies, whether it's Iran or Hezbollah or Hamas, who have sworn to Israel's destruction and to the killing of Jews as part of their charters, and Iran as part of their mission, if they just stand down and decide that they want to live in peace, then peace would return to the region. Unfortunately, that's not their goals. And hopefully, because President Biden, Vice President Harris's administration continues to relentlessly work with Egypt and Qatar and Israel, Hamas not at the moment, to resolve this conflict and bring it to an end, bring the hostages home, and end the terrorist threat on Israel's doorstep, and ensure that Palestinians living in Gaza can be free from Hamas's threat. Relentless pursuit of that goal is absolutely essential.
And I want to ask you about something that is happening so close to us here in the United States. You actually co-authored a bipartisan resolution on Venezuela, recognizing Edmundo González Urrutia as the rightful president-elect, calling for new U.S. sanctions on the Maduro regime. What do you want to see happen, and how do you see that situation ending in Venezuela?
Well, as someone who represents one of the largest districts that Venezuelan Americans live in the country, I am very focused on helping my friends and neighbors ensure that there is a free and fair election in their country of origin whose transparency needs to be revealed. Maduro immediately, obviously, started throwing the cloak over the true election results. I'm glad that President Biden, Vice President Harris recognized the rightful winner, Edmundo Gonzalez, that won the election, and we need to continue to keep that pressure up. The resolution that I co-lead with my colleague Mario Diaz-Balart is critical to up that pressure. And then we also need to pass My Voice Act, which Republicans unfortunately didn't bring to the floor, to put sanctions on the Supreme Court and the Electoral Council in Venezuela, because we need to make sure that it becomes harder for the Maduro regime to stay in office, and that we get them back to the table to transition this regime to a democracy and make sure that Edmundo Gonzalez is able to be inaugurated as the true and rightful president of Venezuela. That's what the Biden-Harris administration continue to push for.
Congresswoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz, I always appreciate your time. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you so much. Good to be with you.